Greetings, greetings. We are in lesson 31 from A Course in Miracles in the workbook. I am not the victim of the world I see. Today's idea is the introduction to your declaration of release. Again, the idea should be applied to both the world you see without and the world you see within. In applying the idea, we will use a form of practice which will be used more and more with changes as indicated. Generally speaking, the form includes two aspects, one in which you apply the idea on a more sustained basis, and the other consisting of frequent applications of the idea throughout the day. Two longer periods of practice with the idea for today are needed, one in the morning and one at night. 3 to 5 minutes for each of these are recommended. During that time, look about you slowly while repeating the idea 2 or 3 times. Then close your eyes and apply the same idea to your inner world. You will escape from both together, for the inner is the cause of the outer. As you survey your inner world, merely let whatever thoughts cross your mind come into awareness, each to be considered for a moment and then replaced by the next. Try not to establish any kind of hierarchy among them. Watch them come and go as dispassionately as possible. Do not dwell on any one in particular, but try to let the stream move on evenly and calmly without any special investment on your part. As you sit and quietly watch your thoughts, repeat today's idea to yourself as often as you care to, but with no sense of hurry. In addition, repeat the idea for today as often as possible during the day. Remind yourself that you are making a declaration of independence in the name of your own freedom. And in your freedom lies the freedom of the world. The idea for today is also a particularly useful one to use as a response to any form of temptation that may arise. It is a declaration that you will not yield to it and put yourself in bondage. So this lesson is the beginning of a few important exercises here in the course. I mean, they're all important, but I am not a victim of the world I see it's one of my favorite lessons. It's one I come to again and again, especially in times when we're feeling like we are at the effect of the world, that there's nothing I can do to change this. There's frustration, there's anxiety. When you say to yourself, I am not the victim of the world I see, it's a declaration of independence. That's what the Course is saying. It's repurposing the moment and deciding that freedom is what you desire more than the perception that you are the victim, that things are happening to you rather than for you. It's also saying that we're going to start a new kind of practice, sustaining a thought. It's actually taking us into the meditation practice. So 3 to 5 minutes of sitting with an idea and allowing it to kind of do a little inner cleanup. I am not a victim of the world I see, not yielding to the problems that come up in that meditation, but simply sitting in observation and denying their power over you, not yielding to that statement and going into whatever it is, self-doubt, um, any form of suffering here. So we're inviting longer stretches of time in the morning and at night. And then we're also saying during the day, moments of repeating the phrase in your mind, repeating it out loud if you feel like that would be useful and helpful. The other piece that I wanted to bring up here is that it's saying again very clearly here in the Course that we're going to make no distinction between what is happening on the outside and what is happening on the inside. This is another invitation to take responsibility for your thought system so that you can change it, and that what you see outside you can be shifted by what you value in terms of your inner dialogue. So I am not a victim of the world I see. It's a very, very powerful lesson. It is a moment. This is, lesson 31. So we're kind of getting into a next block of lessons where we're going to claim our power, be responsible, learn about having the ability to respond to what we perceive on the outside by attending to what we have going on the inside. So happy practicing. If the time in meditation is uncomfortable, I always like to just remind myself that this is just a moment. You know, you can set a timer, um, just observing any discomfort that comes up, it will pass if you can just commit to the desire that you have, which is for freedom. So we are not victims of the world we see. Is so, so powerful and very healing. We'll see you in the next one.